It is time for the Nebraska Dairy Update. I'm Chad Moyer. Today we get an update from Midwest Dairy, and we're visiting with the Chief Operating Officer of Midwest Dairy. She is Trudy Wastweet. Trudy, thanks for visiting with us here today. I understand the Midwest Dairy 2023 annual report just came out. What can dairy farmers expect to see in that? First of all, Trudy.
Well, we always like to use our annual report as an opportunity to spotlight the huge array of initiatives and programs with the partners of Midwest Dairy that happen over the course of a year. So it's a great sample of the partnerships we have in all of our major objective areas where we put checkoff work for our region to grow trust and sales.
All right. Well, let's talk about each one of those individually. Maybe we can talk about some of those priorities, because you and I have talked about improving consumer perception of dairy and the trust in dairy farmers and how that translates to sales. Can you tell me a little bit about how that has gone over the last year and what will be showcased in that report?
For sure. Growing trust, we know, is an important focus for Midwest Dairy's work because it does directly correlate to consumers' willingness and motivation to buy dairy products. And ultimately, we are very keen to grow sales of all types of dairy in our area. So we make a real effort to focus on improving consumer perception of a lot of elements of things they could have trust or opinion about dairy. And so we reach out with partners. It could be social media influencers that have followers that are our target audience of a Gen Z consumer or parents of children, to have conversations with them about dairy food, dairy recipes, nutrition information, sustainability issues. Consumers are very interested in animal care, and so we try to put the right message in front of the right audience to answer their questions and shape their thinking about their willingness to choose dairy and give them more confidence to put dairy on their family's table.
The next thing that we can talk about, moving from the digital space to what happens at the retail and wholesale level, if you will. So can you talk about some of those partnerships in 2023? What were some of those retail partnerships like?
We had some great new partnership activations in the retail channel this past year. We know consumers across the country are still struggling with tight grocery budgets as inflation still is hitting pocketbooks, and it shows up in the decisions they make in the grocery aisle. So we know in particular that as shoppers are looking for more value, they are turning to dollar stores as a place to get a great deal with their grocery budget. We had a new partnership in 2023 with Dollar General stores. They are the number 2 grocery destination in the United States behind Walmart, and they have stores in 47 states. I read somewhere that most Americans, like 70% of Americans, have a dollar store within 5 miles of their residence. And so we know that that is a place shoppers are going for the staples in their pantry and refrigerator, like milk. And we want to encourage them to get that milk picked up on their next trip to Dollar General. So we had a holiday and New Year campaign with the Dollar General stores where we had signage that cross-promoted in the Dollar General grocery section near snacks like cookies, encouraging shoppers to remember to get the real fresh milk and stop over in the dairy cooler as they wrapped up their grocery shopping. It was a very successful holiday activation.
One other priority for the Dairy Checkoff, and that is research initiatives.
We have a lot going for the good of research, insights, and innovation in the dairy industry of our region. I think I'll highlight some of the novel work we have in the incubator space, where we are partnering we've had a partnership for the last several years with an incubator in Chicago called The Hatchery, where we support food entrepreneurs that come looking for maybe technical support or marketing assistance, insights about consumer preferences, and we help those startup businesses make progress, get to market, grow sales of their food innovations.
Where can dairy farmers get a look at the most recent annual report from Midwest Dairy?
Visit MidwestDairy.com and check the For Farmers section for a link to our annual report. We went all digital this year at MidwestDairy.com.
Trudy Wastweet is the Midwest Dairy Chief Operations Officer and joins us in telling us about the 2023 annual report just made available to dairy farmers, again highlighting the work of their dairy checkoff in 2023. That is today's Nebraska Dairy Update. Chad Moyer reporting.